Good evening to you. Eric Weisfeld here from the WNBF First Alert Desk on a Wednesday night that was following a very rambunctious day in the world of weather, and we're going to talk about that coming up a little later in the forecast with some of the storm reports that we've been gathering for you all day. Right now, though, we want to first take a look at some of the news that we have been following for you. In a one-on-one with the new leader of Horry County Schools, our Eric Richards spoke with Clifford Jones. The district named Jones as the new superintendent a few months ago. We sat down with him, Eric did, to talk about the future of the school district and some controversial decisions he's already made. There he is right there. And the reason why you were seeing that fire and smoke is because one of those controversial decisions included keeping Carolina Forest schools open while an over 2,000-acre wildfire raged nearby. Mr. Clifford Jones has been the superintendent of Horry County Schools for just over 70 days. During that time, he made critical decisions regarding safety. One in particular got a lot of those parents that you just saw right there fired up. His decision to keep schools in the Carolina Forest area open at the height of the wildfire. That fire started Saturday, March 1st, but wasn't anywhere close to being under control when Monday came around. One of the biggest issues was the heavy smoke that filled neighborhoods, homes, and buildings near the blaze. But despite the wildfire and the smoke, Jones decided to keep Carolina Forest Elementary School open. And parents we spoke with, as you just saw, did not agree with the decision then. Jones said that he consulted with his team, put safety measures in place to limit the amount of smoke inside the buildings. He says he always has an open door policy for anyone who has suggestions or concerns about any policy or procedure within the district to just come see him. All right, moving on now. And CCU's Coastal Life program is now at the center of a lawsuit that was filed Monday accusing their assistant director of leaving a student in a classroom alone who ended up seizing for hours before fraternity members found him. The Cairns family claims what happened to their son Jesh has not been addressed. Rather, they believe it's being covered up by staff at the Coastal Life program. The students' parents are now suing that program and the university itself for alleged negligence. The assistant director and the teacher of Coastal Life program, Brian Keys, is named as a defendant. The lawsuit accuses him of leaving the student alone in a classroom of which he was teaching. And the suit claims the victim was in preliminary stages of a grand mal seizure, and that video captures Keys walking out of the classroom and never returning. Well, Carrie Karen says that it was a fraternity group found her son hours later, covered in vomit and bleeding from the mouth, still going in and out of seizures. The family is seeking punitive damages and permanent changes to the program to keep students safe. We have emailed Brian Keys and the CCU Life program for comment on this lawsuit. We have not heard back. The Conway area bridge that thousands of people cross over every day is also a bridge that's raised concerns because of large cracks. You see right there. SCDOT says the Highway 501 overpass bridge across Highway 701 is safe, though, despite several cracks. As you take that closer look, you can see that several deep cracks remain there, and areas near the support beams are missing chunks of concrete as well. And those who work under the bridge say that they've watched pieces of concrete actually fall from the structure and hit cars. SCDOT says that it wants to reassure drivers, though, that bridge is, quote, safe, structurally sound, that the work on the bridge included new concrete being poured, which created cracks they say can happen when this type of work is performed. But according to the American Road and Transportation Builders Association, out of the top 25 structurally deficient bridges in South Carolina, 4 of them are in Horry County, including that Highway 501 bypass over Highway 701. It's a situation many say is concerning, but again, SCDOT says that bridge is still safe. Big things are coming to an affordable housing community in Conway, aiming to give adults with autism a safe place to live. Today, it announced it's expanding, will provide nearly 50 new homes. SOS Care, which runs Oak Tree Farm, says construction is set to begin in the coming months, and the new apartment buildings are expected to be completed in late 2026. That'll be phase 4 of the Oak Tree Farm community, which first started welcoming its first residents back in 2021. Since then, it added 3 apartment buildings. That was in 2024, and now 2 new ones will be added to provide homes for 48 new residents with autism and intellectual disabilities. The community already has 78 people living in 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments. Many of the residents in Oak Tree Farm say that they love that community and it allows them to be independent. They are excited to be there. Right now, the new set of residents are completing independent living skills training as they await their move-in day. So good luck to them. Well, if you've driven through Loris recently, you may have noticed new or updated businesses as the city aims to revitalize the downtown area. And one of those upgrades includes a newly updated hotel. All new paint on the inside. They're also replacing things on the inside as well, paint on the outside too. Dylan and Ishan Patel say they grew up in the Loris area. Their parents bought that hotel in 2007. They remember running up and down the halls playing. Well, through the years, they say that hotel became a little dated. Their family decided to renovate it and do a complete rebrand, changing the name from Carolina Inn to that Coastal Comfort Hotel. They've been hard at work with renovations since that hotel closed in January, and they say they hope to be open again by June. Those two brothers will now help run the hotel, with Dylan becoming the manager, and Ishan says it's exciting to get to carry on their parents' legacy. Everything from paint to lighting and even furniture awaits. It'll be open in time for the travel ball season when Loris hosts tournaments, and of course, it'll be open ahead of the annual Bog Off Festival that so many go to visit every single year. All right, let's take a look at that forecast and again talk about the storms that plagued us all day long. The good news is we got some rain. Some areas got more than others, and we definitely needed that rain. And this is not the end for the rain this week. We'll see a couple of isolated showers as the week goes on, but there was definitely some good-sized hail that fell in parts of the Grand Strand and the PD today. I think in the Burgess area and in Surfside Beach were a couple of areas that got hit. We had some video and some pictures sent in by you, our viewers, of some of that hail and some of the lightning strikes. And you can go online to our website, WNBFnews.com, and send us pictures or videos of the storms that you've collected as well. Coming up tonight on WNBF News at 11 o'clock, we talk about stalking. Well, it's something that affects the police department and other emergency crews in our area. And we all have spoken with some leaders in the police department to find out some of the different ways that officers have been affected by stalking and ways that they deal with it, and also ways that you can deal with stalkers should they be affecting your life as well. Our Julia Richardson has been covering that story all day. She will kind of put that all together in one complete report tonight when you join us for WNBF News at 11 o'clock. Have a safe evening. Stay dry out there, and we'll see you tonight for your news at 11.